This was my toughest Father's Day. My son battle has just been like tough. Hey, battle.
That's my water.
Your bathroom. We're growing. Comfort, it might feel nice, but life feels best when you're growing. And you can't grow unless you're close to your limit.
He's turned in.
I'm about to have another one in a few months. Like 4 months. So the bucket is gonna have to get bigger. It will get bigger.
Going off.
Yep.
Are you recording?
Oh. Father's Day is kind of interesting because you always have more Father's Days than your kids are old, because you're going to have at least one Father's Day. At least one Father's Day where your kid's under 1. So this is my 4th Father's Day. And this was my toughest Father's Day in a lot of ways. And it shouldn't have been, to be honest. Actually, everything's great. Jess's dad's visiting. We went to Horseshoe Bay, which is just an hour outside of town. And you get removed. There's a pool. People from the neighborhood come over. We spent the last 36 hours there. But my son battle has just been like tough. Let me give you an example. Like he wants lunch. He's like, "Mommy, I want lunch." She makes him lunch. "No, I don't want that. I want strawberries instead. I want something else instead." "Okay, I'll get you strawberries." "No, I don't want the strawberries. Give me that, what we made for him before." "Okay, give me that." Then we give it to him, throws it against the wall. And it's just been that for 36 hours. Like back and forth, never happy, always moving, kind of mean to people. Like not nice, like just growling. Somebody says, "Hi, battle," and he's like, "Ah!" It's embarrassing. It's hard. And it's fine. It's fine, like for a moment, but you do it for like 36 hours and you get beat up. You get worn down. And I realize like I do have a limit. Like I have a bucket of patience that I have access to, but there is a limit to the bucket. It can only hold so much, and I feel like I'm at the limit of what I can handle. And then, I called my dad for Father's Day, and told him about everything, and he's like, "Yeah, like that's the point. Like that's how you get better at being a parent. You have a limit, but unless you push against the edge of that limit, the limit never grows. You never get any better at being a parent or anything that you have limits for." I mean, like most things in life, you can only sort of do so much. Even these videos, getting in front of a camera, I can only talk sensibly for a couple of hours, and then I am like a zombie. I just have a limit. It's not to say that with practice and time, maybe I could develop some stamina and be able to go further. When you first start training and you first start working out, or even if you've been training and been working out for a long time, you have a limit. The goal, the idea is sort of work yourself up to that limit, like to where you're touching that limit. Because how else are you ever going to adapt? I mean, it can't be at a comfortable place. Nothing will change. Nothing will happen. So, I mean, I feel like, in a sense, like, sorry for myself, but talking to my dad, thinking this through, realizing what life is really about, what we're really doing. We're growing. Comfort, it might feel nice, but life feels best when you're growing. And you can't grow unless you're close to your limit. So maybe I can remember this and say, well, you're doing it right then. Keep it up. You're doing it just right. I'm glad to be a parent. I'm very fortunate. I'm really happy. And I'm about to have another one in a few months. Like 4 months. So the bucket is going to have to get bigger. It will get bigger. Hopefully I can get it as big as I can. At least big enough to keep it together while I'm doing my best, or I'm doing it at a level or in a way that feels like I'm at least doing my best. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. You're all doing your best, and I really believe that. I didn't have any perspective, so I don't know what I thought, but after becoming a father, I really believe that everybody's doing the best with what they have and the circumstances that they got. And so great job, dads. Keep it up. You're doing a great job. Yeah, and got to use my studio. This is kind of nice. It's kind of fun. All right. Well, if you want to keep watching my impromptu life lessons that pop up, just watch this video. It's another one. Hope to see you there.